My video for February the 10th, 2020 is number 3362. The title is D.U.M.B. That's that's, what do you call that? It's D.U.M.B with a period after it, and it means deep underground military bases. On Friday, I watched a video sent to me by a friend who is a staunch Trump supporter. It was about how the US military is destroying many of the deep underground military bases in the United States and, to a lesser degree, around the world. Some of the earthquakes that have been showing up on the Richter scale are, as reported, demonic bases being destroyed. If true, it might mean that so-called white hats are performing a critical task that is necessary, taking down a demonic cabal that has infiltrated all aspects of human society for eons, turning the world into a virtual prison planet. I must admit it is something I would hope is true, but of course, it could also be disinformation. Do I think there are underground cities? Of course. And building them could be a logical explanation as to where all the money is actually being spent. It might be a concealed agenda not only being exposed, but brought down. Yes, it bothers me that war is being used rather than simply acts of God for taking back Creator from demonic monsters. Of course, many of my Christian friends see this as Donald Trump draining the swamp. Am I dumb for not trusting the rhetoric? Dumb, this is the article, D.U.M.B and Tunnel Decode update, January 23rd, 2020. Yes, as I've said many times, I have friends that are both Trump haters and Trump supporters. And this is a Trump supporter that sent me this. Now, I was stationed for over a year at Fort Carson, Colorado, and Fort Carson was in the shadow of the Cheyenne Mountain. It was well known to me and to many of us that were stationed there. It's common information that in Cheyenne Mountain there was an underground military base. We actually, at times, could see activity like helicopters and vehicles going in and out of Cheyenne Mountain. Now, there's also Area 51 and other areas in the United States, and I'm told around the world, where there are military establishments and in some cases even major cities. They say under the Denver airport, there is a major city, if you will, where there might be several thousand people living. And these have been reported from time to time uh, in alternative media. I'm assuming that mainstream media might mention some of it, but generally it's alternative media that brings these things to our attention. Now, uh, it's interesting because some of the ones that are being destroyed are like in Oklahoma and Arkansas and the Midwest, and the earthquakes that are showing up maybe only be like 1.9, 2.5 on the Richter scale, and very mild, but they're actual military bases being destroyed by the white hats. Now, the white hats, of course, are the good guys, according to the rhetoric of the alternative media, anyway. They're the ones that are trying to bring about positive changes for humanity. And I would like to think that that is actually happening. And of course, the my friends that are Trump supporters see Trump as spearheading this operation and accelerating it. And it's happening under his administration. It's why he's pointing more conservative people to the Supreme Court and to the various other courts in the United States. And supposedly, many people in the military are part of this program to take down the cabal. The cabal, to me, what does it mean to me when I hear the word cabal? It means demonic, satanic, Luciferian elements that have operated for eons, lying to all of us, enslaving us through their monetary system, through their media, through their infiltration of religions, and various other aspects of human culture and society, so that they could maintain their domination and control and keep us ignorant and enslaved. I'd like to think that there is an awakening happening, and sometimes I feel strongly that there is. Other times I have question marks going through my head. Now, and I don't mean literally that there's question marks passing through my brain or vision or anything like that, but I have a lot of questions, a lot of doubts, because I've wanted these promises of a heaven on earth to occur for since I was a boy, since I was early in my teens, in my double digit years, when I was 11, 12, 13, 14 years old. I was wanting to see the positive changes, and I was told at an early time that that's going to be 2012, 2011, 2012. We're going to see the positive changes. And some people say we've entered into the Aquarian age in 2012. That was actually, we shifted from the Piscean age to the Aquarian age. Is that true? I don't know. It's what certain people have been saying. And I've probably said it times myself because I believed that was going to happen. But here it is, 2020. And as I said, this video was that my friend sent me, was from January the 23rd. And while they were doing the video, there were updates that were coming in on their computer related to other military bases, deep underground military bases that were being taken down. So they added some to the list while the little bit less than an hour video was playing. So these things are important to me because these are the means that the cabal have used to control us. So I want them taken down. And I'd like to see the money that has been created. Of course, it's fiat currency, money created out of thin air, backed by nothing. But I'd like to see that go for humanitarian projects, not projects relating to war and destruction of people and societies. I'd like to see all countries become free. And in fact, at a time, I'd like to see all countries eliminated. But that we're not anywhere close to that at this point without a major change in our perception of reality and in our belief systems. And our belief systems aren't going to be changed until we have an awakening of some sort. Now, there are other things that I'm thinking about as I'm saying this that are going to have to wait till another video. But everything, folks, everything is a little bit of truth and a whole lot of lies. And it's been going on and on and on for a long time. And it's in our own personal undergrounds known as the unconscious. We need a shift where the unconscious becomes conscious. Thank you for listening, and namaste.